Ahead of Minnie on the trail was a tangled pile of broken branches, some with fresh green pine needles still on them. There were long, straight pine limbs stacked one on top of the other, kind of like a fence. It was too high for her to climb over. It was like a giant nest. She ran round the other side, and she was looking at a tangled mass of dark brush, more tree trunks, more bushes, more tangle, more shapes and shadows. There was no wind, no movement, no sound, just her heavy breathing. And the only movement was from Musto, who was agitatedly pacing back and forth while looking at one particular spot in the undergrowth between the trees. Then Musto did a curious thing. He stood absolutely still, like a statue, but his whole body seemed to tremor, his fur vibrating like he was shivering. Then Musto slowly walked into a small gap in the pile of stacked pine trunks and disappeared into the dense underbrush beyond it. Minnie was in a daze. She just stood there, staring at the place she'd last set eyes on Musto for what seemed to her like ages. She heard a clear, solid knock. It was the distinct sound of wood on wood. She put her pack down and stood still, listening to the forest. She took a deep breath in and slowly, slowly breathed out.